is up, YouTube? No, I'm gonna act civilized today. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I don't have the headphones on, so I can't tell if y'all can, what y'all hearing. Monetization. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Give yourself an applause. Paul Miguel, Mr. Brainiac. That was a smart thing you said. He said, shout out, man. He said, yo, man, you should do your own album. And I said, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm already doing, man. Shout out, man. Appreciate it, man. Then I had to tell some people to go upstairs. But check this out, man. I wanted to talk about one thing real quick. Let me see, can I pull this up? I'm not even gonna. Should I pull it up over here while I'm talking to y'all? I like all of the comments and everything, and it's funny because the bad comments. The one guy said, "Don't quit your day job or the music stink." I think he said something like the music stink, the music whack, the music is something negative. I don't know what the negative word was. I forgot. The negative word he said. But after that,
hands. What?
Then
part?
Sorry, y'all. Then he said, "Don't quit your day job, right? Don't quit your day job." And I'm like, well, it's too late for that. I done quit months ago to do this, man, to do this music and everything. And I'm saying to myself, no matter what you do, y'all, this is what I'm trying to say. No matter what you do, everybody is not gonna like it. Some people are not gonna like what you're doing and everything. So that's number one. Number two is everybody ain't gonna like everything. So that's one and two. Number three is this. Did I forget number three? Another comment said something about I'm sorry, Uncle Mike, but it sounds like old school music. Sorry, but not sorry. And I'm like, well, I answered him. It was like, don't be sorry because, I'm an old school dude. I'm 59, cuz I supposed to do that Young Buck. I can't call it music. That Young Buck stuff. The more lazy and laid back and cool they think they sound, the more that's not for us, man. That's for them. And you're making music, Young Bucks. Facts. Watch this fact, y'all. Watch it. You're gonna be like, dang, he right like a champ. You're making music for everybody that's young like you to like it. So your clique and your people like it. And those are the people that don't spend money. I'm making music for people who spend money. God dang it. Y'all know that my outside is right there, man. I don't know what kind of bug that was. I don't care. Anyway, because my backyard and the woods and stuff is right there. They get to crawling sometimes up in here. It ain't a roach. Anyway, what's up, YouTube? Check this out, man. I wanted to show y'all proof that it's a screw loose. And one person said, now how you gonna have a screw loose? If the screw is loose, how you gonna have it in your pocket? And I thought about that. I said, I think he's right. If the screw is loose, that means it's just loose. It's still up there. But it's a screw loose and it's a screw missing. And the one that's missing is the one that's in my pocket. But anyway, check this out, man. I'm gonna skim through this. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. Well, it's 11 minutes long. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. This when you know this dude right here, this old man got a screw loose, man. Let's see. Real quick.
Now we need our pants on.
But the reason why I stopped doing all this is because my helpers, I don't know what they thinking about. When you a helper, it sure is funny how the people can tell you all the stuff you should do, or you should do this, or yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can. But when they try to start to help, I mean, you know, he got on the costume and everything. Okay, anyway.
Hero shorts.
So I had to get in costume, my little weak costume, right? So I'm gonna skip forward.
Alright.
So he's supposed to be helping me and spinning me around, right? Watch this. Watch this, y'all. This is how crazy Uncle Mike is. Look.
Man. Mommy. This shit is scary.
Shout out to my helper, y'all. And we got the AC. I got AC in the garage.
No, I was on the thing, right?
Right.
This didn't work out too well. I'm showing y'all this to show y'all all the stuff that I be doing that I think a good 80 to 90% of the stuff that you shoot, you don't never use. And I never use this footage, so that's why it ain't greened out and everything.
Now I see why it's hanging out.
Okay, so do I need to put this on there?
Yeah, but if you stay like directly behind me,
Okay.
that way, but you gotta give me the bass first, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got
can't forget
the bass guitar right here.
The bass guitar.
By your,
Hello? The bass guitar. Not the lead guitar, the bass guitar.
No, it's right there.
Yeah, that black bass guitar.
Yeah, the bass guitar.
My
Now-
beat.
Okay.
Now, what's taking you so long to hand me the guitar?
Yeah, hand me the whole thing. Yeah. He said, my bad. Yeah, this is great.
Nah.
Brandon said, give it to me, man. What is you doing? Give it to me. I don't want to be in this goddamn thing as long as I got that. All right.
What's taking you so long to give me the guitar, man? Golly.
Make sure.
Right, need some.
Focus.
Oh, shit.
Ah, man, I think your head might be cut off.
He's saying my head is cut
Yes.
off, right? He looking right at the camera. He looking right at the camera and he's saying he think my head is cut off. Now watch this.
Straight around. My head being cut off?
Because anything over top of the lines, right, it's chopped, right?
Nah. Can you see my whole head? You can't see this ball?
Yeah, I can see the bar.
You see my hand?
Yeah, I can see your hand. All right, so it's in focus. I got
You
you.
see my
All right.
thumb?
Yeah, everything you can see. I can see everything.
Yeah,
So,
what about my feet?
Yep.
He said, oh, I can see your head. If you can see the ball, why would you say my head is being cut off? I don't understand that.
Everything in focus.
All right.
It's in
Okay,
focus.
then move this stool out the way. So it'll be out of the, So super bass is going.
Now, I am actually making a superhero bass guitar person. That's what I think I'm doing, right? I gave up on this a little bit, y'all.
You behind me, but like spin me.
He's supposed to.
Yeah, there you go.
And I got this idea from I saw it on Instagram when they was doing a Superman scene, but they had a whole lot better. I said I can make that and make this work. Watch this.
Nah, long kind of yeah.
Yeah, I could have used that. I could use that footage.
Work that thing, baby. How a superhero keep the key?
You want to spin the other way one time?
Yeah, you can spin fast, so I can slow it down or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So that's some good footage. I might try to use this later on, yeah. But I got mad because my feet sometimes my feet is out of the frame. Oh, almost out of the frame. That's perfect. So this is some editing 101. Yeah, I can use this. I don't know why I didn't try to use this.
I put motor oil on the thing so it can spin. All
right. So now we ready to get down.
Switch your leg position, good hand position.
That thing hurts, man. That thing hurts like I don't know what. All right. Yeah, I couldn't use none of this footage. Wait a minute, y'all.
You supposed to be the outfit lady.
Yeah, that's definitely some of this. I'm gonna try to use some of this footage, but it's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt, y'all.
The more I hold his face up.
All right, I'm skipping forward because I want to show y'all this one more part. Hold up. Yeah. See, now my feet is definitely out of the frame. My feet is out of the frame. All right. Yeah, he doing pretty good, but yeah, feet out of the frame. That's why I need a cameraman, man, because feet out the frame. You can't use this footage because the feet out of the frame. Some of the clips you can't use. Now watch this. Wait a minute. This what tripped me out right here.
And I'm busy.
Man, get off my guitar. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gracious. When that Bama hit, you come on the scene, the lead guitar player gonna be tearing up some stuff.
All right, so I'm trying to
come and swing it.
Right.
Now watch this. Now I'm filming, trying to film some stuff. What?
Camera, man, get off the camera. Oh.
He's standing there watching right in the middle of the camera.
That's why you need somebody hit.
Look, I see what happened. Look.
Oh my gracious, boy.
You know what? Good thing it hit that.
I'm glad somebody was there.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, hit that.
Now, okay, that's enough of that. Now imagine doing that all by yourself, right? I was all by myself doing that, and I knocked that stool down. How the heck you gonna get down? I actually pushed the stool. It didn't fall over, but I pushed it too far away from me. And I had to try to swing myself to get my foot to touch the stool. I was great. Help! Help! Because I was in there by myself. So I said, F this, man. I better get me some, can y'all imagine an old man just hanging there and somebody finally come and be like, boy, you need me. You need me to save you. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all to let you know that I got so much footage, man, that I never ever used. That shoot, you can write a whole different book about. Was I here? Where was I? Yeah, we was right here. Beyonce panics about DNA reveal Jay-Z first born son. Jay-Z lies exposed. Now, I don't know what this is right here. Somebody told me to do this video and give my opinion on it, and I appreciate y'all, man. First of all, today's date of doing this is the 15th. I heard that Jay-Z has to the 18th to respond to the courts about this DNA stuff. I got off the phone with another Mr. Know-It-All. But people are saying that Jay-Z has to take the test. I ain't seen no proof of that. Jay-Z's secret son, Remy, revealed someone tried to kill him after new DNA court ruling. Oh my God. We should do both of these. All right. But it's a bunch of clickbait stuff out here. Y'all know that. Here go another one. 1 day ago. This is 4 days ago. So we're gonna do the top one, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Thank y'all so much, man. I got like 2 more songs that I haven't played.
Came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly. This is all hearsay. About regarding saying Ramir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. It was something out there. But people were saying that she's a big part of the problem for him, and some of the things that she was doing, a woman would not, she would have some sort of role in what her husband does. And if she was secure with herself and with the situation, not saying you gotta like it, she would help her husband handle it.
Y'all, it looks like there is some strange things afoot at the Carter household because Queen Beyonce is spiraling right now after DNA receipts allegedly confirmed what the streets have been whispering for years. Jay-Z's secret firstborn son is real, and the web of lies is finally unraveling. And what a tangled web we weave when we conspire to deceive. Y'all, this isn't just about some internet conspiracy or messy side chick rumor. This is a long court drama, paternity test, and a grown man claiming Jay-Z.
Come on, man. Come on, cousin. This dude looks just like Jay-Z. He looks like Jay-Z with a mama, with a female mama trait. You got to look like the mama a little bit, too. You know what I'm saying? But God dang, he looked like Jay-Z. It was another clip. I was trying to stop it. He don't look like Jay. Look at that nose. And look at them lips where they purple because he probably smoked a hell of a lot of weed. And I don't blame you, cousin. Cousin, I don't blame you. But the ears, if you look at the ears and the eyes and the nose, it kind of picture Jay-Z as a younger generation Jay-Z. Man, he looks just like, look at this shit, man. God dang. Man, I hope to God he take the DNA test. The DNA test is going to say yes or it's going to say no. You are the father.
Fire to deceive. Y'all, this isn't just about some
this about to get juicy, baby.
Rumor. This is a long court drama, paternity test, and a grown man claiming Jay-Z's been avoiding him for decades. And y'all, now the truth is knocking at the door, and Beyonce's picture-perfect empire is crumbling and crumbling fast. The word on the curb is that Queen Bee has been panicking behind the scenes, avoiding questions and trying to shut this down quietly. But it's a little bit too late. The DNA test is out and the internet is in shambles. And Jay-Z's biggest skeleton just walked right through the front door. So the real question is, did Jay-Z really lie about having a secret son all these years? Or is this his actual first son? And how long has Beyonce known about this mess? Well, buckle up, y'all, because the situation is absolutely scandalous. Alright, y'all, so it's looking like 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 has just caught a major win in this long, messy battle that he's been fighting with Jay-Z for years. Because word in the streets is that this court has finally ordered Jay to cough up a DNA sample and put this whole situation to rest. Now, if you've been keeping up, you already know this isn't just some new drama.
See, man, I don't think that's 100% accurate, man. But okay, let's just go with what maybe they know something I don't know. I could have sworn somebody was reading the court papers. They was reading the documents and saying that Jay-Z have to answer this DNA test thing. And what makes it so bad is another video out there saying that Jay-Z is trying to stall for time. So he need time to come up with his answer. I said, what you mean he need time? You need to answer the court. What you need time for? I don't understand that part. So I don't.
Court has finally ordered Jay to cough up a DNA sample.
Hold up, y'all. What it say right there?
Messy battle that
My
he's
bad.
been
Watch
fighting
this.
with Jay-Z for years. Because word in the streets is that this.
Who called the rappers salad? Yeah, it don't say. He says he's been fighting this for to get Beyonce husband to do a test for years. Yeah.
This court has finally ordered Jay to cough up a DNA sample and put
That's
this whole
not what that
situation
says.
to rest. Now, if you've been keeping up, you already know this isn't just some new drama. Ramir's been claiming for years and over a decade that Jay-Z is his father. And for just as long, Jay-Z's been avoiding every legal move on his way to avoid taking that test. But now it looks like the stall tactic has finally run out, and the courts are forcing him to submit the DNA. And after all these years of questions and speculation, we're finally gonna find out the truth. But here's where it gets crazy, because the real reason that Jay-Z's been dragging this out allegedly has nothing to do with him and everything to do with B. See, people have been asking for years why Jay-Z doesn't just take the test if he was so confident that the child is not his. Could have been over in 10 seconds, but according to insiders, Beyonce is the one who's been shutting this down behind closed doors, because the last thing she wanted was for the world to know and find out that Jay-Z fathered another child outside their 3 kids. But especially after all those cheating scandals, the elevator situation, Lemonade, her daddy's several babies on the side, it's been one thing after another. The The image Beyonce has built in her entire brand and having a secret firstborn son pop out would blow the whole thing up. Now with the court stepping in and forcing Jay to finally comply, Beyonce's worst fear might be coming true. And if those DNA results hit the blogs, the entire Carter empire could be facing its biggest scandal yet. And y'all already know that Ramirez is celebrating this win because no matter how the DNA results play out, this man is finally about to get the closure he's been fighting for like his entire life. Say what you want to say about Ramirez, but this case has been haunting him for over a decade. And at this point, it's not even just about Jay-Z anymore. It's about just decency and respect. Now, y'all know that the internet has been dragging Ramirez for years, saying he's only after Jay-Z's money, trying to get his 15 minutes of fame and clout chasing off the Carter name. But if you've actually been listening to Ramirez, he's made it clear over and over again that this is not about no money. He even said it himself in an interview where he said, "Everybody's looking at me saying I'm chasing Jay-Z. I want money. I'm doing this for fame. This was never about money for me. My whole thing was just to see who my father was." But to shut the money rumors down even further, he explained that he's been handling business on his own for years. He works 2 jobs, he's taking care of himself, and all he ever wanted was to know the truth and to be treated fairly by the legal system. He said, "I got my own money. I work 2 jobs.
Man, I don't care. Man, you might as well flip the script, man. Y'all better be lucky it wasn't Uncle Mike, because I'd be like, you damn right I want the money, man. Why wouldn't I? You just saying that. They just saying that type of stuff because they want the money. Who don't want money? You need, it's facts that everybody needs money. That's why everybody get jobs. Hello? You just want the money. You damn right I want the money. If that's my father and he worth $1 billion, what he did to my mama, that should be at least 10 million right there. Or at least 20. I don't know. I mean, no matter what you do, people going to throw that money bag up in your face, man. They going to throw it in your face, so F them. F them, say, look, man, I'm trying to find out who my father is. And yes, I do want the money, by the way. That's what I would say to them. I would agree with them. That way they ain't got to say nothing no more. It's a negative and a positive. So you pushing, they pushing to prove that you wrong and you trying to push back. And they proving that. This, I meant with them. You damn right I want the money. F you. You talking about money because you know it's about money.
take care of my own business. I just need a closure, and I wanted respect from the courts.
Man,
just
F
like
them
everybody
Bama's.
else goes in there and gets respect and gets fair due process. Why didn't I get that? Why did I just get brushed to the side? And honestly, that's a big question, and everybody's been asking the same. Because now with the courts finally forcing Jay to hand over that DNA, it looks like Vermeer might finally get the answers he's been waiting for. Jay got 99 problems and the DNA test is one. So yeah, now with the lawsuit finally seeming to be on Vermeer's side, there's no doubt that he's having the best day that he's had in years. But y'all already know who's probably not smiling right now, and that's Beyonce, because word in the streets is that she's been the one allegedly pressuring Jay-Z behind the scenes not to acknowledge Vermeer because he was supposedly fathered outside their relationship. But here's the part that's not adding up. If Vermeer's timeline is real, Jay-Z allegedly had him way before Beyonce was even in the picture. So technically, she shouldn't even feel threatened to her marriage, right? But at the same time, let's not act brand new. A huge part of Beyonce's whole brand is being a ride or die wife of Jay-Z, the power couple image, and the billions they built together. And even though Vermeer has been saying for years that he doesn't want Jay-Z's money, doesn't want fame, doesn't even care about being a part of their world, the reality is that there are billions of dollars on the table. And Beyonce is not about to sit back and risk all that crumbling over some secret child suddenly getting confirmed. But hold up, wait a minute, because the drama gets messy. Word in the streets is that another reason Beyonce allegedly has been pushing Jay-Z to not take that DNA test is because of how young Vermeer's mom was when all this allegedly went down. Because according to the rumors, she
This
was
what the
under
problem
at
is.
the time Jay-Z allegedly got her pregnant. So let's be realistic for a millisecond. With everything.
Damn, that's 3 years under the legal age. And you like 21, 22? What is wrong? Oh, man, you know what? Uncle Mike got to admit, I ain't even think about this. I forgot about this, and I'm going to put this out there my damn self. I think I probably was 21, 22, and no, she wasn't 15. She had to be about 17. Because she was in high school. I mean, she was in 12th grade, though. Because it was a 12th grade half a day type thing. But anyway, long story short, I kissed her. We ain't had no sex though. I just kissed her.
Thing happening right now, this could get real ugly real fast. Y'all saw what Diddy just went through, and Jay-Z even faced his own lawsuits for allegedly essaying a minor. So imagine what would happen if that DNA test comes back confirming that Jay-Z really did father a child with a girl who wasn't even legal yet. But here's where it gets really wild, because according to Ramir's guardian, Jay-Z's camp was actually open to the idea of Jay building some kind of relationship with Ramir. That is until Beyonce found out about the underage situation. And the minute she heard about them details, she allegedly shut that down with the quickness. The guardian explained that Wanda, Ramir's mom, was only 16 years old when she allegedly met Jay-Z. But to be fair, there's talk that Wanda may have told him she was older at the time. But either way, they hooked up, protection failed, and Wanda ended up pregnant. But here's the thing, Wanda apparently had no idea how to reach out to Jay-Z after that. She didn't have his real contact information, and he was already building his career, so tracking him down wasn't exactly easy. But regardless of the confusion, one fact remains. At the time of the alleged hookup, Wanda was only 16, while Jay-Z was already a grown man. He was about at least 22. And with this kind of scandal going on in the industry right now, especially with Jay-Z's close circle, y'all know Beyonce wasn't about to risk that kind of drama falling back on their family. So from the sounds of it, once she found out, she made sure the door stayed closed, because that has the potential to blow the entire Carter empire to pieces. It's not just about the kid, it's about covering up a situation that could destroy everything they work for. And judging by how fast this case is heating up, they might be running out of time. According to Ramir, this whole situation goes all the way back to the 90s, when Jay-Z allegedly hooked up with his mother, Wanda. Now, from what Ramir's been saying, Wanda and Jay-Z did use protection, but clearly it failed, and that's how she ended up pregnant with Ramir. But here's where things get even more twisted. By the time Wanda gave birth to Ramir, she was already with another guy named Robert. And word is, Robert knew from jump that the baby wasn't his, but that didn't stop him from signing the birth certificate. And according to insiders, Wanda was still unconscious from the delivery when Robert went behind her back and put his name down as the father.
Damn.
At first, people say Robert was trying to play hero because he felt bad for Wanda, but it didn't take long before the real reason came out. Apparently, he only did it to collect extra food stamps and benefits, and to make it even crazier, both Wanda and Robert were minors at the time, so technically, Robert wasn't even supposed to be signing legal documents like that in the first place. Ramir also revealed that he's known about this since he was about 8 years old. According to him, that's when his mom, Wanda, sat him down and told him that Jay-Z was actually his biological father. And ever since then, it's been a roller coaster of trying to get the truth. And sadly, not long after that, Wanda passed away. But before she died, she left behind a sworn affidavit where she doubled down on her claims that Jay-Z was, without question, Ramir's real father. Now, you would think that with all this evidence, Jay-Z would have stepped up and handled the situation, and Beyonce, being the great mother that she is to her kids, would have encouraged him to take responsibility for Ramir. But no, there was crickets from them, and allegedly it was all Beyonce's doing. But Ramir wasn't about to let it go. After his mom passed, he decided to take the fight into his own hands with the help of a legal guardian, Lily Coley. Together, they kept pushing for the truth to come out. And in December 2014, they filed a civil lawsuit against Jay-Z, exposing some shocking details. According to them, they had been trying for years to get Jay-Z to take a DNA test, but every time they got a little bit close, he found a way to avoid it. Even worse, he accused them of lying to the court and presenting fraudulent documents, and then tried to block the case. Basically, they claimed Jay-Z and Beyonce manipulated the legal system to avoid paternity tests and keep this whole situation buried. Now, according to reports, Lily Coley and Ramir didn't just go after Jay-Z, they allegedly launched a legal battle against their own lawyers, accusing them of serious misconduct, because word in the street says that they believe the attorneys who were supposed to represent Ramir's best interest were secretly working against him. Allegedly, these lawyers were in contact with Jay-Z's legal team and colluded behind the scenes to sabotage Ramir's case before it even had a real shot. Lily claimed that their lawyers made moves that directly caused critical procedural issues, and they weren't small errors either, because these were the kind of mistakes that completely derailed the case. Because of those actions, the courts in Philadelphia ended up throwing the entire case out. And can we talk about how Jay-Z and Beyonce have thrown some not so subtle shade at Ramir over the years? One moment that had everybody talking was in their song Heard About Us, when Jay-Z dropped a few bars that many people believe were aimed at Ramir. He rapped, "Billie Jean in his prime, for the 1,000th time the kid ain't mine. On mine they call me dad, kidding me. You're not supposed to take this dad thing literally, chicka. Now for context, comparing himself to Billie Jean, a song famously about a woman falsely claiming a man fathered her child, isn't just a throwaway line. It's a clear denial package with a heavy dose of sarcasm. And he didn't stop there. He went on to say, that's too famous. We don't even really do famous. I'm cool on that. Check the 2 fingers. Every day I'm getting sued. I show up to court without a suit. Yeah, every move is in the news, ain't it? It has its perks too, ain't it? And Beyonce co-signing the track said a lot too. The fact that both of them leaned into the narrative publicly and added a whole new layer of shade, especially knowing how long Ramir had been trying to get a fair hearing in court.
Damn.
But clearly Ramir wasn't backing down, because nearly a decade later, he still is keeping the case alive. And the pressure on Jay-Z is stronger than ever, because now a judge has finally ruled in Ramir's favor. And now that judge is finally making a ruling in the case. Ramir is not holding back. In fact, he's getting real bold. He and his guardian, Lily Coley, recently sat down with reporter Liz Crokin and opened up in a major way about the years-long fight to get Jay-Z to take a DNA test. And what they revealed, well, it's got people shook. Ramir and Lily didn't sugarcoat anything and claimed that they've allegedly been receiving threats, not just from random people online, but directly from Beyonce's camp. According to them, folks close to Beyonce were allegedly trying to intimidate them into backing off the case, and they suspected it came from Beyonce herself.
The Beyonce thing came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Ramir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there.
But it didn't stop there. Lily also claimed that several insiders had come to her privately and revealed that Beyonce was the main one on Jay-Z's ear, allegedly pushing him to not take the DNA test.
But people were saying that she's a big part of the problem for him, and some of the things that she was doing, a woman would not, she would have some sort of role in what her husband does. And if she was secure with herself and with the situation, not saying you gotta like it, she would help her husband handle it.
But if that's true, it flips the entire story on its head, because up until now, most people thought that Jay-Z was the one stonewalling. But in Beyonce's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes, that changes everything. And with Ramir finally feeling heard by the legal system, it looks like he's ready to take this all the way to the finish line, no matter who tries to shut him up. So now the gloves are off, the DNA test is finally happening, and Jay-Z can't hide behind the silence no more. And Beyonce, well, she's officially out of time too. The secrets, the sabotage, the threats, they're all catching up. Because if this DNA test comes back positive, everything they built, the image, the empire, the perfect power couple facade, it could come crashing down. But here's the question. What happens if this test proves that Ramir was telling the truth all along? Will Beyonce walk away? Will Jay-Z finally step up? Or will they both keep trying to bury a scandal that's already halfway out in the grave? Well, whatever happens next, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The story is far from over.
Wow. Oh, shucks, man. I got some good news, man, after this. He's doing music, man. I saw him in front of the microphone and the mixing board and stuff like that. I would love to hear some of his music. I really think, man, that there's a court system or judge saying that Jay-Z got to answer. He got to write an answer. He got to answer the court. I think that's where we at. I don't think a judge said that he got to take the DNA test. I don't think that was happening. And I'm just letting y'all know, July 15th, this is what I haven't gotten any concrete. I got people talking and they hearing something. People talk sometimes and they talk about what they want to hear, what they want to happen, what they want to believe. It's all about what they want to believe. I want to believe it too. I want to believe that the judge, man, just go pee in a cup or however y'all do it. Take the blood test. I don't know. Shoot. Ask, what's that talk show the guy used to say, you are not the father. Yeah, all that type of stuff, man. So I think that if I was a judge, man, I'd be like, dang, dude, this man been chasing you for 10 years. Mama died. The court done did this. Unless I'm part of them, now you suing the judges because everybody. Why won't he take the test? All right, well, let's find an answer out for this. At least let's start there. That would have been me. The equalizer. A lot of people are changing their mind about Trump. God dang, man, that's crazy. Because of these fouls. What's the boy name that had the Allen and everything? He don't have the fouls. They was going to open the files up so you could reveal the names and all this stuff. So everybody voted for Trump. That's one of the reasons why they voted for Trump. Now they've sugarcoated, not giving the list of the names of the people that was on Epstein Island. Is that right? Epstein? I'm hoping that's right. Anyway, there's no doubt in my mind, and I hate to say this, but it gotta be. There's some crooked people up top that's in the law system. It's all about money. This judge is like, dude, I got a big old backyard. I need to sit on this bench, look around, these people struggling, and somebody pay me $1 million, keep my mouth shut and going back to my big old swimming pool in the backyard type life. I got 3 or 4 maids and butlers working for me. That sound crooked, man. It sounds like it's a lot of crookedness going on upstairs. And the more, man, I'm gonna let y'all know, dog. I don't. The type of money I'm making with this YouTube, man, if it can stay constant, it keep going like this. Yeah, I keep going like this. That's enough for me, man. Everything else, if I'm making $1 million a day, any type of money like that, $1 million a month, it's time to bless people. It's time to reach back over the wall and help. It's time to help people, man. Why they haven't? Oh my God, I'm trying to tell you, I can't wait to see one of these millionaires. I got a question for you, man. Just ask you, why the hell you don't come and help people? But somebody with a good ass idea and they don't know how to. First of all, you got to do a business plan. Hold on, who know how to do that? I don't know how this gonna work. If I had the money, then I'd probably know how it's gonna work. Help me out. Point me into the business plan type writing people. Shoot, I can barely write my name. Talking about a business plan, get out of here. But I got an idea that will help people. Does that make sense? And you got about 50, 60, $180 million sitting around. Just give me one of them. Tell your wife you lost it or something. And then watch me work. I pay you back, I promise. Look here, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Good news, happy news. I got 9 tracks and I'm gonna put the intro on there. So I wanted 10 tracks on the album. So the album is done. We got all 10 songs for what make it so bad is I got 10 songs. There's gonna be 11 total on the track because I'm gonna do a bonus. I'm gonna do an intro, 9 songs, and 1 bonus. So we done. Now all I gotta do is mix everything and put this thing together and put it on the streaming channels and stuff. Look here. Let me know if you're an ender. Let me know if you're ready to buy the CD, the album, or stream it or download it or upload it or however they do it these days. I don't know. I'm learning. But support Uncle Mike because we're gonna start giving back. Yeah, most definitely. My Patreons, y'all sign up for the Patreon and everything. The Patreons is just is like $3 a month or something, man. Our Patreons, sign up for that. And we take the money from the Patreons. I haven't been telling people and stuff, and I don't know how to do this, man. I done gave people money to help them in some terrible needs. I got a buddy of mine, his mother is passing away. I got a friend of mine, high school friend of mine, who she didn't do what she was supposed to do. I'm just gonna put that out there. I what do you call it? Cash App. I cashed app her some money, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Don't ask me for any money, and you not helping me. All you gotta do is just, help some kind of way. So we're gonna wait and see. Anyway, man, I'm rambling on. The CD, I'm great. Start working on the CD and everything. The CD. See, I'm old school. The album. Is that what they call it? I don't even know what they call it now these days. Shout out to all the enders. Y'all take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. I sure hope to God that they make this boy take this DNA test. They gotta make him. Peace out.